we're doing it really big. Like I told you, we got some really great people on the show. You just heard from Tyrell Chandler, the amazing graduate of Seeds of Literacy. We're really proud of him. We're going to bring him back up, but right now we're with the director and the director of development, Ms. Bonnie Entler and Jo Steigerwald. How you doing, ladies? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you so much. You're doing really big things in the community. Y'all like superheroes without recognition. All you need is the cape, you know what I mean? Right. And to fly through the area, for somebody like, you know what, that's Joe and Bonnie. We like them, But right now we got to introduce them to you this way, So we really appreciate you coming on. Working with people working with Seeds like Tyrell. Now he just got up in and I basically got from Tyrell that he loved how it was close quarters, how it was intimate, and that he can study and do at his own pace. Do you find that to be true with a lot of your Seeds that come into your program?
The strength is that we do all one-on-one instructions. So we actually are open 12 hours a day. We're there from 8:30 to 8:30, Monday through Thursday, and we have 3 class sessions, a morning, afternoon, and an evening. And the students can come anytime that they want. One day they can come on morning, evening another day, and as often as they want. And the tutors are there. And then we have a teacher at each of those class sessions. And they really direct the curriculum. So the students are really working at their own pace and at their own academic level.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. How do you assess the people that come into your organization? Do you it's an individual by individual thing, and you assess where they're at in their education, and then you try to attack those areas where you think there's a lack, or how does it go?
So each student goes through an orientation process, and we use what's called the TABE, which is the Test of Adult Basic Education. We assess their math, reading, and language skills, just to give us some baseline data where they're at. And then we take that information and we match it up. Everybody has an individual educational plan, and that's where they start.
Is their job too tough?
No.
We like that. Yeah, I like that. There's not a job, because Bonnie gonna be like, yeah, there's some tough ones out there we'd rather not deal with, But no, she said no. So you're up for the challenge.
We are. No, our students are the most courageous people I've ever met. To really walk in that door and have the courage to admit that they need some help is amazing.
Jo, you're director of development, right?
Yes.
So that has a lot to do with developing the curriculum and how they approach the Seeds.
Well, actually, it's more raising money to keep it open.
Raising money. Okay, yeah, that's a big part of development too. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, as Bonnie said, our students are so courageous, and we're grateful that we can be there to help them at their own pace. That's what is really different. Terrell talked about being able to have that attention.
Yeah.
And everybody is a little different. So we have tutors that somebody might be really good with math, somebody might be good with language, and whatever the student needs, you sit down and you say, okay, where are you? Let's see where you can go with from here. And so, a tutor might get one person started on something, then move to somebody else, and then come back and check in.
Okay.
So it's really flexible. And I really think that our students and our tutors, like, if you can't make it on Monday this week, don't worry, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Do you personally love it like that? Do you ladies like it like that for the children? Because you're women and you're nurturing, and I'm assuming you have youth in your family. So do you think that's a great idea? I think so.
I do too, and we're the only adult literacy program that operates this in the area.
Wow,
so everybody else,
right?
So everybody operates as a classroom style, so that teacher standing in front of the class talking and teaching to people.
Why do you think that is? Is it because teachers don't have time to be flexible, or why is it that you guys are the only ones? Why do you think?
It really goes back to our mission. It was all personalized education. So we were founded by the Sister St. Joseph, and many of them had been educators, and really saw the huge need for the parent population.
Sisters of St. Joseph. So I want to take this time right now to thank those founding sisters of Sister St. Joseph for their amazing work that you set off into the community, because it's real important that you learn to read and get your education, because without an education, you could push a broom all your life, and that's just the reality. Ain't nothing wrong with pushing a broom, but you might not want to do it all day, just flat out, So what keeps you ladies coming to work and enthused?
The students.
The students.
You heard Terrell. How could you not? Like, how could I not come to work?
A grateful person, student like Terrell, been through so many challenges in his life, to have him walk through the doors. Let me ask you something, Bonnie and Joe. Were you there when Terrell walked through the doors? Not that particular day, but you know, were you there at the place?
Actually, Terrell was at our East Side location, and that's where my office is. And so I remember seeing him in the classroom.
Yeah.
And
hold on, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to ask you, what did you think?
I thought, all right, this is great. I mean, are you kidding? All our students. It's great. Everybody's pretty friendly. We try to say hi to people, and so sometimes people are surprised. They're like, "Oh, it's talking to me." Like that's And I try to introduce myself and shake hands and say, "Hey, you know, my office is around the corner. I'm the person who fundraises, so I won't be in the classroom. But if you have any questions or anything, because we try to be welcoming. You know, we want to be welcoming. People are a lot of people, especially. I mean, we have students in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and so so to be out of school that long and to be acknowledging that they need something that they didn't get the first time. We want to make sure that they're welcome. We want to make sure that they feel respected.
So how do you build the culture between the tutors, the teachers, and the administrators to where they're like how Tyrell explained it was? How do you vet? Is there a vetting process? You know, is there training, sensitivity training? Like what goes on?
We do training for our tutors, but it's just, I really think it's just their passion to really help people be successful. Most of our tutors stay with us for a very long time.
Great picker of people, Bobby.
We're very fortunate. We have about 225 volunteer tutors who help out.
225 volunteer tutors?
And
wow.
We probably have a dozen of them who've been with us over 10 years.
Is that right?
Yeah. They don't leave.
Wow.
Yeah. So they really get as much out of as students.
They
really are.
I tell you, not just the firemen and the policemen. You know, in the military, man, you want to talk about those tutors and teachers, you know, that's really, really big.
Well, and if somebody, you know, in the audience, in addition to needing services, if somebody has their GED or high school diploma and wants to volunteer, I mean, we have great volunteers. So please.
So they can do that then?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have volunteer trainings for tutoring every month. You can go to our website and learn more information. I think there's one coming up on the 25th. It's on a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Most of the day, we feed you. We feed you pretty well. Bonnie always feeds people well.
Okay. We had to put that out there. Ain't nobody going home. We had to see the literacy, baby.
No. We've got coffee every day for students. But anyway, so once you go through the tutor training, then you shadow a tutor through one class. You know, you can see what it is, what it's like, and if you wanted to do another one, that's fine. And then you start, and we match you up with somebody, and you go from there. And our tutors love it. And you know, we don't want to, if you don't want to do math, if you're not a quadratic equation kind of person, like I'm not no, you know, we can find something that you're comfortable doing. So it's not, you know, we match the tutor's strength to the student's need.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And that's very much needed in the community. So how long has the program been in existence?
Been in existence 21 years now.
21 years. Whoa, that's a lifetime. Wow. So let me ask you, graduation day is upon us. How do you ladies feel? It's got to feel bananas.
It's incredible. We had our graduation at the end of June. We had a record number of grads. We had 57 students get through the program this year, which was incredible. East Side and West Side. And it's amazing. They cap and gown. Joe's husband's a professional photographer. He does tons of pictures and portraits for them, so they have that to take. We have student speakers. We had Senator Sandra Williams was our keynote speaker. It's incredible, and they deserve all the recognition. They put in the hard work.
So it's got to be incredible because you have seeds, like you say, from young to old. And so to look at somebody's eyes that may be 50, 40, 60, you know, they got a lot of experience in life, but here they are graduating. How real is that?
It's really exciting. It's really exciting. And at our graduation, we also recognize our special volunteers. And so a lot of the tutors come, and so they're so moved.
Oh, they get recognized.
Yeah, they get recognized for the work, and they see the people that they helped.
Yeah,
so, you know,
that's the cherry on top.
It's just lovely. We have a dinner, and everybody's just sitting down and eating with family and friends. It's pretty great.
Right now, I'm right here with the big deal right here. Seeds of literacy. It's a big deal because they're getting people literate, which is reading is fundamental.
Yeah, people need to know how to read.
You got to know how to read. You got to know what you're looking at and count. And these people are embracing the foundation to those principles of learning, and are to be commended, because to have the desire and the want to be around people, whether they're young or old, and help them become literate, you got to be a special person to do it day in and day out. So, you know, I want to commend you ladies, and it's no small feat. You know, really, really big right here with Bonnie and Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tyrell. Now, let me ask you another question, Tyrell. Now, when day of graduation, because we didn't really much get to talk about that. How was that time for you?
It was one of the best times of my life. I honestly can say, man, like just for seeing my mother, to see her son who turned from bad to good, walking across stage. You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing feeling, man. It was the positive and everybody, man. The fact that I get to grab my diploma, knowing I achieved it. I achieved it, man. It was great, man. It's unexplainable.
You gotta imagine that. Imagine somebody that was going through things in their life, able to get to a point where they're able to accomplish a personal goal like that, and how would that make you feel? Now, Bonnie and Jo Steigerwald, they know all about that. They want you to sign up for the program. A lot of people are not taking advantage of this stuff. Are they, Bonnie? Can you speak to it?
No, we take in new students every single week. So we've got orientation Monday and Tuesday on our west side and Wednesday, Thursday on our east side. So anytime that you're ready to register, our doors are always open.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Our west side location is at the corner of West 25th and Clark Avenue, and our east side location is at East 139th and Kinsman.
Now, Bonnie, can you give your mission statement real quick? You know, as best as you can. You know, as quick as you.
It's just to provide personalized education to empower people to be better members of their community.
Now, what do you got to say to youth that you know may need this program, but they're not humble enough, or they don't understand how they need to buckle down? What can you say to these type? Encourage them to take advantage.
Everybody has lots of strengths. You just have to realize that, and courage is one of them. And all you have to do, that's a huge first step.
And we'll help you. We're really friendly people. We try to be, you know, friendly, and we're respectful, and we work with your schedule and your needs. And because it's all personalized, you can work at your own pace.
Let me ask you, what is one of the main concerns of your tutors when they're sitting around the coffee machine, they're discussing the seeds in the program through the years? Like when you talk, what is one of their biggest things they want to accomplish or do in the community with the seeds?
I think our tutors always tell us that they get more out of it than the students do.
Is that right?
Yeah, they say, you know, because we always, you know, thank you so much. And they say, you know what? I get so much out of this. I can see somebody learning, and I can share what I've learned and help somebody else. And so it's paying it forward. It's seeing, it's not stuffing envelopes. It's not doing something meaningful. And so our tutors, we always ask them, hey, do you want swag? Do you want coffee mugs? They're like, no, we don't. Keep the money, keep it in the program. So
is that right?
Yeah, we try to give them stuff that.
Did y'all hear that? That little tidbit probably went over your head. Yeah, we could have had the amenities. Yeah. And I know
I'll get you some swag. I'll drop some swag off.
There you go. Okay, all right. You still need swag, because you gotta approach those seeds, you know. Some of them, like in their elder years, and you know, they've been through some stuff, so you gotta kind of be creative. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't like Tyrell that's fresh, you know what I mean? You know, that's great.
Yeah, that's what they are excited to see our students learn.
What's the biggest misconception that'll keep people away from your program? Do you think it is?
I don't know if it's a misconception. I think people always think it's a quick process.
Oh.
And everybody's different, so it kind of depends on where they come in. So think of your traditional school. You're in school 6 to 7 hours a day for 12 years. You're not going to get this in 30 days. So
now, be honest with me. When they take the TAT, or how you pronounce it, the tape, you call it tape. Yep. When they take that and you read the scores, you ever scratch your head and say, "Yeah, this one's gonna be a long one here."
No, I think everybody, as long as they can come in and are willing to work, it's great.
Okay, so. All right. So right now, address any potential tutors that would like to come and be a part of your program. Speak to them right now so they can have a little heads up on what to expect from the Seeds and the rest of the administrators in the program.
Each of our tutors go through about a 6-hour training process. It's really a great opportunity to keep your mind working and share your knowledge that you do have. So we talk about our curriculum, we talk about the need in the community, and then we do ongoing training every single year for our tutors. So I think that's really becoming that cheerleader for our students and really sharing what you know.
Now, are there particular donors or sponsors you're really appreciative of that's been helping you in your mission to make people literate?
The Cleveland Foundation has been incredible over the last couple of years. They really have helped.
Yeah, big shout out to the Cleveland Foundation. Hey, the Cleveland Foundation is at the root of a lot of good stuff going on.
They are.
You know,
Yep.
let's just put that out there. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm not blowing nobody. I'm just telling you.
But also lots of family foundations. Everything from the $1,000 gifts to $50 gifts are huge and needed
please
for
tell
us.
it.
They're great. But we really appreciate all the gifts. The foundation has really helped us build some capacity over the years.
Any other people?
The Reinberger Foundation.
The Reinberger Foundation.
The Fowler family.
The Fowler family? Okay.
St. Luke's Foundation.
Okay. Oh, really great people.
We've got a lot of
Community West.
support.
A lot of
A
support.
lot of support from foundations and from individuals. I mean, and as Bonnie said, you know, I got a letter one day with $2 bills in it from a former student who said, hey, you know, I can't give much, but this is what I'm giving. You guys have helped me so much. And that's
you had
meaningful.
4 more alumni that give back?
Yeah.
Do that sort of thing happen all the time?
Well, we have it every once in a while, and then we have some former alumni who tutor for us. So
okay.
We have people who've graduated and then come back on. We have one woman on the west side. She's our fractions expert.
Okay.
And she got a
high fractions expert.
Margot's awesome. She won a national award for being the adult learner of the year a couple years ago.
Okay.
And she tutors twice a week at Seeds West. So I mean, we love it when our alumni come back. So we're expecting Terrell to come back and give
Terrell,
a heads up. And
let me ask. Well, Terrell, speak to the incoming Seeds right now, man. That drove past. And seeing some of the things you drove past and seeing that encourage you to take up a higher learning, encourage those types right now.
Okay, so no, I'm in the process of getting approved and the school far out. You feel me? I always been into filmmaking and directing. You know what I'm saying? I always had that dream. Instead of boxing was a main dream too, but that was my dream. So I'm in the process of getting approved in school now. Like they working on my house and everything. So pretty soon I'll be leaving the city.
Okay.
So now just imagine a year ago, I haven't even had my GED. So if Seeds and Literacy helped me with this and they was amazing, helped me with my opportunity. Now I'm going up to a better and further education myself, you know what I'm saying? Where a lot of top actors and a lot of top movie directors graduated from. Like that's great, man. So I did it. Anybody out there can do it. If you believe in yourself, do it.
Well, if somebody wanted to help you out and further you along, you about to go and embark on this journey and next chapter in education. If somebody want to support you, you got a Cash App?
Yeah, I got Cash App.
What's your Cash App?
Tyrell Pacino, or you can just use Tyrell Chandler, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, if you ladies wanted some help down there with the organization, how could they reach out and help you guys?
They can, if you want to donate, you can go to our website at seedsofliteracy.org. There's a big red donate button on it.
Big red donate
button.
Big red. It say donate on there.
That's what they told me. They said, no, you got to have the big red button. I said, okay, put the big red button on. Or if you want to volunteer, just give us a call. Our number's on the website, or give us an email. And we use volunteers throughout the organization, not just tutors. So whatever your skill set you want to share with us, we will put you to work.
Well, I want to thank Tyrell for being brave enough to come on the show. A lot of people in position wouldn't want to let people know they had challenges in their life. So I commend you on your being brave. I commend you on wanting to take the path on, furthering your education and then actually doing it. And being proud, and sharing it. That's really, really big. And I want to thank you, Joe and Bonnie and Joe, really much for coming on board. Thank you so much. And for the wonderful things you're doing in the community. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Playa T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. Oh!